Hello, this is BoomerPro87, and this is my commentary of Suicide Mouse, the creepypasta. So, do you remember those Mickey Mouse cartoons from the 1930s? The ones that were just out on DVD a few years ago? Well, I hear there is one that was unreleased to even the most avid classic Disney fans. According to the source, it's nothing special. It's just as a continuous loop, like the Flintstones, of Mickey walking past 6 buildings that goes on for 2 or 3 minutes before fading out. Unlike the cutesy tune put him through the song of this cartoon, it was not a song at all. Just constant banging of a piano as if the keys for a minute and a half before going into white noise for the remainder of the film. It wasn't the jolly old Mickeys we've come to love either. Mickey wasn't dancing, not even smiling, just kind of walking, as if you or I were walking, with a normal facial expression, but for some reason his head tilted side to side as he kept this dismal look. Up until a few years ago or two, everyone believed that after it cut to black, and that was it. When Leonardo Maltin was reviewing the cartoon, he put the complete series. He decided that it was too junk to be on the DVD, but wanted to have a digital copy due to the fact it was the creation of Walt Disney. When he had a digitalized version up on his computer to look at the file, he noticed something. The cartoon was actually 9 minutes and 4 seconds long. This is what my source emailed me, in full. He is a personal assistant of one of the higher executives of Disney, and acquainted with Mr. Maltin himself. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute before going back into Mickey walking. The sound was... Hang on for a sec, sorry about that. After it cut to black, it stayed like that until the 6th minute before going back into Mickey walking. The sound was different this time. It was a murmur. It wasn't a language, but more like a gurgled cry, as the noise... sorry about that. As the noise got more indistinguishable, aloud over the next minute, the picture began to get weird. The sidewalk started to go in a direction that seemed impossible based on the physics of Mickey's walking, and dismal face of the mouse was slowly curling into a smirk. Well, I know that was a bit short, but I know it's only been like 3 minutes, but actually I think I might continue it. Hang on for a second. Yeah, I just have to scroll down. I don't want to pause it because it'll get me back up. On the 7th minute, the murmur turned into a blood-curdling scream. The scream that's kind of painful to hear, and the picture was getting more obscure. Colors were happening that shouldn't even be possible at the time. Mickey's face began to fall apart. His eyes rolled on the bottom of his chin like 2 marbles in a fishbowl. Just so you know, this was actually one of the creepypastas sort of gave me nightmares about Mickey for a while, so yeah, I wouldn't continue listening to this if you're a bit, creepish. And his curled smile was pointing upward on the left side of his face. The building became rubble, floating in midair, and the sidewalk was still impossibly navigating. It warped directions a few, seeming inconvincible with what we as humans know about direction. Miss Maltin got disturbed and left the room, sending employees to finish the video to take note of everything that happened until the last second, and afterwards immediately stored the disc in a cartoon into the vault. This disordered screaming lasted until 8 minutes and a few seconds in, and it abruptly cuts into Mickey Mouse face at the credits, off the end of every video, with a sound like a broken music box playing in the background. Okay, I'm gonna stop the video here. I know it's sort of short, like I said before when I hit the 3-minute mark, but it's actually pretty short to the end, so I might continue it if I won't get nightmares, so yeah, let's just see if I can, because this is becoming creepy. I would read other stuff that isn't Mickey Mouse related, but this is actually pretty creepy. This happened about 30 seconds, and whatever was in the remaining 30 seconds, I haven't been able to get a sliver of information from the security guard working under me, who is making rounds outside of that room. I was told after the last time the employee stumbled out of the room with a pale skin saying, "Real suffering is not known," 7 times before speedily taking the guard's pistol and offing himself on the spot. That's why I never actually watched the video. I never completely watched it. And even if I did, I wasn't alone. I was with my friend Goobummer, so yeah, just so you know. The thing I'd get out of Leonardo Martin was the last frame was a piece of Russian text that said, "The sight of hell bring its view back in." Again, another reason why I don't watch that shit. As far as I know, no one else has seen it. But there have been a dozen attempts at getting the file unregistered by employees inside of the studio, all of whom have been promptly terminated of their jobs. Okay, so if you guys, I'm not gonna complete this vocally, but yeah, here's the rest of it if you want to read it yourself, because I know someone who read this. I haven't actually told Goober about him because I don't want him to freak out, but he's probably going to see this video anyway. But he sort of read this, and let's just say he was never heard of again. Well, he completely read it. But I'm going to just stop at the last second to the last paragraph, so bye.